What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Tuesday to you. And former Packers legendary quarterback and Hall of Famer Brett Favre made a shocking announcement during his testimony before Congress on Tuesday. We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. Again, on Tuesday, former Packers legendary quarterback Brett Favre was testifying in front of the House Ways and Means Committee on welfare reform. During his testimony, when he talked about the drug company that's now defunct, Provacus, which he invested $2 million and was their largest investor, he would reveal that he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Now, according to Favre, he has suffered thousands of concussions from playing football over 20 plus years, but he has since been retired. Now, since his retirement, he has been mired in this controversy in the state of Mississippi, his home state, and the Mississippi Department of Human Services. This started back in 2020, where some text messages were revealed that Favre will be a spokesperson for the Department of Human Services to lobby to get certain things, and this nonprofit organization that he would become a part of, they started funneling money from the Mississippi, the welfare funds that they were receiving, and that's what they were paying Favre with. Now, according to the lawsuits and things, Favre, he hasn't been criminally charged, was unaware that the money that they were paying him was coming from the welfare funds that should have been going to some of the poorest residents in Mississippi, which we know Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the union. Again, this started in 2020. There is a lawsuit against Favre and 43 other defendants that has been filed by the Mississippi Department of Human Services, and they're looking to seek $90 million. Now, Favre has paid back what he was given, was given for him being a spokesperson for that nonprofit organization. Now, some of the owners of that nonprofit, they have already pleaded guilty to certain charges. Again, Favre has not been criminally charged in this case, but he is still a defendant in this lawsuit. So this has been ongoing since 2020. He made this announcement again during his testimony during the House Ways and Means Committee before Congress. Again, they're trying to look for ways to do some welfare reform, and I just think this is another distraction. And this is not a laughing matter by no means, but I think this is a distraction. And he used this time to make that announcement during this testimony. To distract from exactly what's going on with this lawsuit and the welfare reform that's needed for the state of Mississippi, his home state. And oh, by the way, he got involved with this because he wanted a new gymnasium built for his alma mater, Southern Mississippi, where his daughter Braylee was going to be going on a volleyball scholarship. So that's how this all began. So there's text messages between he and some of the other defendants and this and all that. But again, he is still not off the hook. He's already paid, I think, back $1.3 million. But Mississippi, the state of Mississippi, of Human Services are still seeking $700,000 more from Favre because of the interest that was accrued on the original amount that he's already paid back. So that is still in the process of going on. But again, Brett Favre, he would announce that he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Now, we do know this is a debilitating disease. We've seen it from the late, great Muhammad Ali, which I think is probably most people are familiar with, as well as actor Michael J. Fox. And this goes back now, we kind of shift this to the concussions, and we see this in football. I did read that they say that 61% of football players are most likely to develop Parkinson's in their lifetime. That's a high number. We've seen the Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. He's out for a few weeks, because of his concussion, and he's had more than one in his football career. 3 that we know of, but could be possibly more. But for Brett Favre, he actually again announced that he has been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Now, he played 20 years in the NFL as a player. He didn't miss a game from 1993 to 2009. and he set a record for consecutive starts. So most likely, a lot of those times, I'm sure Brett was playing with a concussion, and we know that some of them go undiagnosed. Now he is 54 years old, and you can kind of see that there's something going on with him. He's not out in the public spotlight a lot since he's been retired. But again, Brett Favre would announce that he has Parkinson's disease during his testimony in front of the House Ways and Means Committee before Congress, and he was there again to speak on behalf of welfare reform because he's still embroiled in this Mississippi welfare scandal that went down a couple of years ago. I'd like to know what you guys think about Brett Favre revealing he has Parkinson's disease. Talk to me in the comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel.